Hello and welcome to your Friday class. It's going to be all about legs today, so I am picking up some heavier weights. I'm working for the 6, 5s and the 4s. We will be working in a 50 on, 10 off, and you will have 4 rounds if you're staying for the shorter version, and you'll have 8 rounds, so there's 4 more different exercises if you're here for the longer version. So remember always, if you really like it, do press that subscribe button. Nice to know that you're there and that you're enjoying it as well. And you will need a mat because we will be getting on the floor. And you have a bottle of water, please have it ready, take it whenever you want to. Okay, so let's get ready with that warm up, and we're going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to get that little turn. My hips are staying towards the front, so I've already got that zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a little squat, a little sumo squat here, and get that lift out to the side. Down into that squat and push up. On the way out, already think about lifting that leg, so don't wait till you get to the top to do it. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a little push out. Down with the arms. Now with the other leg, little push up. Good, just making it strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat it here. Squat. Knee on the way up. Good, taking those hip flexors to work for me. Now I'm going to do that with a kick out. So kick out with the heel, feel it in the front of the thigh. 2 more here for me. Yeah, I'm going to walk it forward. Just drop it down, bring it back up. Good, and all I do now is I change over legs and drop. Feel like all those big, long thigh muscles are being introduced here to that little bit of work. That's it, good. Lovely, good, okay, just give me a little kick out. Okay, open out the chest. Okay, up on your toes, just open out those ankles as well. Just need that flexibility. Okay, bring back in. Now I'm going to do like a little lean forward here. So again, I'm going to put my fingers on my hips, push my hips back first, get that tabletop. Then coming back up. Then I'm going to do it again. Lovely, good. Just a little runner here. And then just change legs, get used to standing on the front leg, keep the core pulled in so you get that knee drive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I'm just dropping down side to side because you will be using this motion later. And that inside thigh will be working for us. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze. Okay, my first one is going to be a stand off the floor. Again, a basic requirement, a basic skill, especially as we get older. Just getting off the floor. Okay, so I'm going to pick up just one heavy weight which I can leave on my chest. Okay, so planted, my toes under, my bottom doesn't go back as I come up, and then I go back down. So you can take a pair of weights if you want to here, but I'm really pushing through that front leg. I'm not letting myself drop my hips back to get up. I have to just push. That's it, lovely, good. Now if you want to here, you can do a little knee lift as well, and then go straight back down. Feel you've got that control, pushing up, knee lift, back down, and back down. Last few seconds, 3, 2, 1. All I do here is I change sides. So I'm going to start from the bottom here. Toe tucked under, my weight right over my hips there. Come up. You can do it straight away into that lift if you want to, or just come up, do me a tap there until you feel that leg is ready to do the lift. I'm guiding myself up, but also myself down as well. So keep control of it all the time. Good work. Coming up. single figures now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. My next one, I've got a set of weights. I can do a jump out or a walk out. And I come back into a really low frog position, so I'm here to do a little lift with those weights. Try not to be here. Try and get that flexibility to drop down. Okay, I can jump out, jump back in, my knees are wide, my legs are wide. So get into that frog position to get that little lift off the floor here. Okay, are we ready to go? We're going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lovely, good. Down, so again, I'm going to jump it, but you can walk it both ways and then get me that little lift. Good, so feel that work right back on my thighs to get that little lift. Right back on my heels before I even think about that lift. Into that frog position, low. Lovely, good. So again, if I want to, I'm out, I'm in, I'm back in that frog position before I get my lift. Three, 2, 1, and well done. I'm here 10 seconds before I go again. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So again, out. I jump out quite wide, but I definitely jump in wide so I can get that frog position to get that lift. Back on your hips, on your heels, sorry. Back with your hips as well. Nice flat back. I'm not rolling over from my lower back. I'm not bending down to get those. If you really feel you can't, just stay here and give me a little press instead of a lift. If you feel you can't get all the way down, just press those hands together, get that pec work done. Otherwise I'm here, I'm low. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, on my next one, a lunge into a pop up. Okay, so really have to work one leg. Into my lunge, come forward on that leg and jump off the floor. Now if you don't want to do that, you come up onto that leg and just get the lift. Remember, I don't change the angle of my back, otherwise I'm here jumping off the floor. Good, so that front leg is going to get quite tired by the time I've finished. Over the front leg and off. So it's a one-legged jump. Over the front leg, off. Good, so my core's really pulled in for me here because I am leaning forward and up. Getting that little burly feeling on that leg. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. Just changing it over now. Okay, so into my lunge position first, my shoulders over my hips. Bring it forward, jump it off. Or you can go lunge, forward, leg lift. That front leg will still have to work for you. Push off. And well done, good work. Next one, I'm just going to take a set of weights with me, and it's going to be a right squat, a left squat. So again, I'm down. Lovely, good. So again, working all the time, not coming straight back up, staying low, so it goes to those thighs, will really have to work for me. Don't let your weight go with it, so don't end up here with a long leg. It has to be that squat. Good, those thighs. Really having to work. They'll be glad to stand up. And we've got 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Oh, lovely. Good. Up to straight. Okay. Stepping out on either side. Into that squat, but never really coming back up. So here. So it's a squat, but then I'm not really coming up either. Now I have to really look after my back with those weights being forward. I don't want them to roll me forward. Good, so again, you can work this faster if you want to. Little squat and a little squat out each time if you want to, or we go slower and deeper. Up to you. Lovely, good. We have got coming down to our 10-second marker now. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, are we ready for our repetition of that circuit? And I start with that one where I'm on the floor. Knee down on the floor and get myself off the floor. Okay, here we go. Just like the one weight I'm taking with me. If you feel you don't need a weight, it's enough. Put your hands across your chest there. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Nice strong stance, shoulders over hips. Toes tucked under. Okay, coming up. And then back down again. So I'm guiding myself up, but also back down. Make sure you get that position each time. Now again, if you want to, you can lift that knee. It goes back behind me and goes straight back down. So I've really used my core here. Good, so my hips are not dropping back as I stand up. Straight up. And 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Just changing over legs. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. My first few again. I just do that tap. Up to you. You can tap it all the way through. You'll still get that work from that front leg. Good, it's just that little tweak when I come up. Get that leg lift, back, and then straight back down. That's it, good, lovely. Up, back, and back down. So that core is really helping me to get me to the top and to keep nice and balanced at the top as well. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Then I had the 2 sets of weights, the jump out or the walk out. I'll show you the walk out first. Okay, so I'm here, so I can walk it out. I walk it back in, I rock back onto my heels though, before I get that lift. And again, if I'm walking out, but I've got very tight hamstrings and I can't get all the way down there, stay there, but give me a little push. So you've got your pecs working for you. And here, pecs, if you feel you can't get all the way down to get that lift. Otherwise, I'm jumping out, I'm jumping in, I'm on my heels, got that frog position, nice and strong. Good, a few seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Come up, Good, just give it a little roll around. Those hip flexors, feeling that. Okay, here I go. Down. I'm going to jump out, but you can walk it out. Remember, there's all those options. To do it correctly without putting too much strain on your lower back. Sit back on it. Core pulled in. Get me that little curl up with the arms. But I have to stay low. I have to get my thighs to work for me here. Lovely, good. Your last 20 seconds now. Five, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Remember that own body weight with a lift at the end, or with a pop if you can. Pop it up. Okay, here we go. Here to lift off. Core definitely pulled in here, so you work as one unit. Really working that leg. I can really feel it in the thighs now after having done all of those exercises before, and it's still having to work hard by itself there to get me off the floor. Forward, make sure your weight is all over that front leg. Here we go, 10 seconds left. I'll be glad to use the other leg. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, ready to go on the other side. Okay, so into my lunge first, straight down through the middle, normal lunge, straighten off that back leg to get my weight over the front, and then that lift off. If you want to just tip it forward, you can, and then really use that glute. So again, you've still got your weight over the front leg, but here, just that extra, pushing yourself off, over the front. Give me that lift up. Good work. Last few seconds. Last time we're doing this in this session. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Those thighs still under work. We're now getting that squat out, left and right. Okay, here we go. All the time I'm thinking about my shoulder blades being back and down. So you can go with one bigger weight or two lighter weights, whatever you feel works for you, keeps you challenged. Good, lovely. Drop down and back in. Seconds left now. Thighs really having to work hard. Keep that crouch position, but also keep that stability of a good squat either side. That's it, lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good, feels good, so stand. Okay. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Good. Those people on the shorter version, this is your last exercise. And you've worked really hard. Good work. Lovely. Notice my back stays straight the whole time, my elbows just about my thighs. Shoulder blades pull back down and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very well done. Good work. Lovely. So those people do the short version. You've done really, really well. You have done 20 minutes of exercise. Good work. That warm up and then that 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's tough, whichever way that you do it. Okay, so very, very well done. If you're coming along with me, you're still staying standing. And we're going to use a curtsy lunge. Okay, it'll be a curtsy lunge, come to here, opposite arm to leg, then I go again. Okay, keep that curtsy lunge nice, get that leg across. Okay, here we go, 3, 2, 1, across, coming up, get me that lift. Lovely, good, across. Okay, pushing up and lift. Again, don't turn yourself to the side to do that lift. Make sure you're nice and straight in the spine and your hips are facing forward. When I get down into that curtsy lunge, I feel that my weight is pushed off from this leg. Then I change and go opposite. That's it, good. So this leg is having to work for me a lot. There, and the lift, well done. Okay, it's just on the other side now. Getting down, and then that lift. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Into that curtsy lunge, coming up, give me that lift. Good, so nice and straight with that leg, out to the side. If you've got your fingers over your waistband, you will feel those obliques tightening up. Front and back of waist to get that leg lift. Good work, up. Three, 2, 1. Good work, well done. This time you need your mat out. So just grab your mat, because we'll need it here. And we're going to do an oyster. So my glutes have to work for me, but also my core keeping nice and straight, and then the outside of leg. Okay, so I'm going to go with a 4 weight. I'm at the front here. You don't have to have the weight if you don't want to on your oyster. Otherwise, it's in that top leg there, and I'm going to do my oyster from here. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Good, so my hips, my knees are not up at hip height, nor are they further down. They're at an angle coming out of my hips here. Good, so really working that glutes, get that lift. Good work. Really feel that glute having to get that lift. Each time my toe is down, there's a gap between my heels as there would normally be in an oyster, and my hips are definitely to the front the whole time. Don't roll back. A few more seconds on this side, then the 10-second change to the other side. Okay, here we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and still my toe down, my heel up, my elbow and my shoulder in line. My hip is not turning to the back to get that lift. Make sure it's the glute. Get me that lift. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, lying on my front, and I'm going to do right down on my front where my top half is relaxed, but my bottom half is working for me. My forehead on my crossed over arms here, my zip and hollow definitely on. I'm going to get that lift, the out, the squeeze, and come back down. Lift, out, squeeze, and back down. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're comfortable because you will be going for 2 minutes here with that 10 seconds off in between. Good, so I think it's all glutes, outside, inside thigh, down. Remember that zip and hollow even though your tummy is on the floor. Keep each one a good one. Don't lose concentration. 3, 2, 1. You can rest it here. Really feel that you've sunk into that mat. Re-engage your zip and hollow, because here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Up. Good. My toes always pointed out, so I know the outside of my thighs working. And squeeze back in with the heels to get you ready for the next exercise, which is an inner thigh. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, then I'm on my back, and I'm doing that inner thigh work. So the inner thigh has got that weight just behind my knee. My core's definitely pulled in, shoulders on the floor, but only one hip, I've tipped it over. I open that out with my glute, squeeze it in with my inner thigh. Now, with this one, here we go, 3, 2, 1, we are on. We're on our 50 seconds already. There, get that squeeze, bring it up. Out and in. Zip and hollow on. This one I'm going to work one leg, then the other leg, then back again, and then I'm going to work my way back up that circuit. So the next one after this 4 minutes, will be lying on your front and using those glutes, lower back, outer thigh, inner thigh. But here it's about inner thigh and your core. You get a little bit of a glute squeeze on the way out to get down, but then get up by using your core and your inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Okay, onto the other side. Tip, to get ready to go, zip and hollow on, and drop, and bring it in. Good work. 25 seconds left. Remember, I have 2 more minutes after this. So, keep it tight, keep it under control. You're doing good. Get that squeeze up. All the time I'm thinking about my zip and hollow, because I know my back is slightly twisted and off the floor. I'm just on one hip. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, onto the other side, and out we go. Lovely, good. Do make sure that you get a good range of motion in this one. Don't do just a little pulse. Get that out, get that back in again. So it does have to travel. My foot travels with me. So it's not like the oyster when my feet stay together. My whole leg drops out, the weight of my leg, and that weight comes back in again. Okay, here we go, 15 to go. Last time we'll be doing it on this leg in this session. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Are we ready for our last leg? Our last 50 seconds before we start working our way back down this circuit. Okay, dropping it out and drop. Good, so the work is on the way up, unlike the oyster when the work is on the way out. .30 seconds left now. Work it through to the end. Concentrate on what you're doing all the time, especially with that zip and hollow being on. Ten seconds to go now. You've done really, really well. That's it. It's tough. But at least it's long legs on the next one. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. Okay, onto my front. Forehead rested. Now I get that lift. Lift, out, in, down. Lovely, good. Really feel that zip and hollow being on. Get that lift, lower back, glutes, outside thighs to get it out. My toes are always turned out, so my heels touch on the way back in. So I'm still working those inner thighs. Good work. Up. 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Relax it there. You've got your second minute to do. Okay, forehead on your hands if it helps. And then I'm up and I'm out. Here we go. Click those heels together. Always have the toes turned out so you know that the outsides of your thighs are always working for you. Turn those toes out. Lovely, good. We're just about to come down to single figures now. Keep that good form. And then get a little bit tired. 3, 2, 1. And well done. Remember, we're up on our sides. This time, it's the working on the way out. It's the oyster. Behind that top knee. Toe down, heel up. And off we go. Whoops, with that oyster. That's it, good. Just get it nice and steady and then get that lift. Now remember, hips always to the front on this. Don't try and turn it back. I know it feels a little bit easier on the glutes to turn back and get that lift. But you really want it to be outside the thigh and glute. Hamstring working to keep that weight behind my knee. And with that toe down, heel up, just works the outside of my thigh a little bit harder. Work under here to keep me nice and strong. Try not to hammock off your shoulder. Keep it strong. Lovely, good. Last few down. 7, 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Okay. Our last 3 minutes of work now, just this and that one more standing and then we're done. Lovely, good. Feel that way still working for you? up and out of that shoulder. So keep your strength, keep it long, keep it working for you. Lovely, good. Keep that squeeze going. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Here we go, our last 2 minutes of work. You worked really well all that way through on those 50 tens. I'm up to the top here, I'm doing that curtsy, and then I'm doing that lift. So again, a lot of core work here as well. Okay, are we ready to go? In 4. Here we go. Okay, so my curtsy down, weight over my thigh, there, up, squeeze on that thigh. And again, my lift, spine stays nice and still. My curtsy, my hips do not move. They are straight all the way through on that curtsy. Don't twist through the knee to get your hip around. Step back and step across. That's it, good. Just to have that confidence there, build it up, practice it. Good work. Up. Three, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Okay, that curtsy over and we get that lift. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Into that curtsy. Get that nice curtsy position and then up. I'm upright on that. Not leant forward. Taking my weight with me, cross to the outside of that hip, here it is here, up, and then that hip works again for me to get me that lift. Good work, up. Three, 2, and 1, and very, very well done. Those 8 circuits, you've worked hard. Okay, we're coming off the timer here, and we're coming off the music. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start stretching out those backs of the legs again, like I did not warm up that nice tabletop here. Come up, and just a little lean back, but not too far, just pushing my hips forward. And then again, and this time I'm going to come all the way by coming to tabletop first. Bring my arms forward, interlock my fingers, then roll over my lower back and get that stretch out on the arms as well. On the arms, through the shoulder blades, then down the backs of both legs. Okay, lovely, good. And come back up to tabletop and then lift it up again. Good work. Then I'm just going to come back into that little calf stretch. Lovely, good. Now what we can do is stretch out our shoulder as well by just bringing that straight arm across. So from the front, this is what it looks like. Straight arm, right across. Lovely, good. And then step back, roll back into your heel, bring that weight forward, and then drop. And give me that stretch out right across the back of the shoulder. Good work. You can lie down to do this. It's going to be a glute stretch, or just do a stand, hold on to something, get your balance, and then pushing your hip back. And again, nice and straight out of that back, and push back. And then bringing your chest down, get a really good glute stretch on it. Well done, and then I'm going to change it over and push back and get that glute stretch. Really feel that you get nice and straight on your lower back, in between your shoulder blades. I haven't rolled over, just looking ahead rather than underneath. Well done, lovely, good. And again, if you need to hold on to something, do. There, those thighs really worked hard for us today. Especially in those little half squats into squats. Those little jumps in, those frog, really works those thighs. Good work, and then I'm going to change it over. And just holding on by the laces, get my knees back together again, and then do that zip and tip. And so just concentrate so you can keep your nice good balance. Lovely, good. I'm just going to come up, just give it a little roll on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. One scoot down, little scoot down, up with the arms, back over the front. And very well done today. That was really good work. 50 on, 10 seconds off. It's a tough circuit, and you also managed to do it for all of those 8 circuits. So very, very well done, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye for now.